Karen and Heath, let's have a look at your property as it is at the moment. So down the side area, I'd really like to get rid of all of that gravel. If you want to hang on to the bamboo, then we can hang on to the bamboo. I've got some solutions that will work really well with that. There's the living room where the pond is, and this little area out here where this gravel is and these sliding doors, I want to turn this into some sort of functional extension of that. I'd love to get rid of that concrete on the outside. And here's the existing decking and spa. And as you already know, the block is quite sloping from right to left here. And so we want to use some of these plants. I'm going to reuse them in some of these designs. The quarter lines we can keep. I think you mentioned that you wanted to get rid of the yuccas. So let's have a look at what I've done so far. So I've given you 4 concepts. 2 pools on the left hand side lower down, just level with the existing alfresco, and then 2 pools on the right hand side in that upper area here. Obviously we've got to build these things flat, and so we need to use stairs to get up to those different heights and so on. So let's have a look at the first one. Down the side there you can see I've really got a town with a tropical theme. So bungalow palms, the giant strelitzias, and I've brought in other strelitzias and agaves and echeverias and just a whole bunch of succulents that I'll plant through there. I'm not really concentrating too much on the side at this point in time. So here's a half circle seat, nice little bit of paving with a fire pit in the middle, and you've still got a good thoroughfare straight through there. So it actually acts like a path and it doesn't really interfere with the thoroughfare. So then we've got a little bit of garden bed wrapping around there just to throw some greenery in. You can see that I've tiled all the way through the alfresco and out in a really light beige coloured tile, so like something like a travertine, or in fact just a porcelain tile. Now this is an 8 by 4 metre pool with a 2 by 2 metre spa inside of it, and that reduces the area of swimming down to about 6 metres or a little bit less than 6 metres. The steps, I've just shown you a little bit of a beach entry, and you can see there's a retaining wall that's going to need to be built to split this these 2 levels. Now at the back of that paving, as in all of the designs, there's an easement. It's a 3 metre easement, so that's a no build zone for us. And even just getting the little retaining wall across there is it's just hard. Here's another pool, 8 by 4. I've now just wanted to show you something a little bit interesting with a little bit of style and curves and a few things like that. But this is going to be a really expensive option. Again, that paving takes you straight out. Now I haven't done any fire pits or anything like that on the side here. I just wanted to go for a big flat clean area and put this roof on it. Now the roof is sitting there because that's the western side of the property, and so in the afternoon that roof will provide some fantastic shade. Unlike the other designs, the sun will just penetrate in underneath umbrellas. So this is a really good opportunity to create an area that has shade. We can do fireplaces and TVs and all sorts of things on that wall over there. I did want to stop because it was going to get just so expensive. Cantilevered seat on the other side of the pool fence. Then I've gone for a little bit of lawn, and what I reckon would be really nice here would be some timber day beds on wheels, and they can just roll away under the cover behind the spa there. And you can see that definite that two areas. There's sort of a summer area, and then you've got access to that lawn. That lawn's got a beautiful little bit of a curved stone wall wrapping around the top there. And really, you can just ignore all the plants and the trees and things. We can talk about all of that later and get your feedback really. But here's a little bit more of that tropical foliaged theme running down the side here. So I've done a fire pit in a quarter, so it's a 3/4 circle. It's made out of stone, but this could be brick. It could be timbers. It's just a nice little way to treat a corner. So you get pedestrian access comes through here. You've got a couple of steps up going, sort of curving around this little bit of wall. I wanted to wrap it all up in palm trees. And then a couple of steps up to the lawn, and then one extra step up to the pool area. Again, this is an 8 by 4 metre pool with the spa taken out of the pool shell. A couple of umbrellas to show you where we can put umbrellas. You can see the pool fence running through there, the 3 metre easement, and that really clear, very simple, clean lined division of space. And this is the final one where I was really just wanting to head down a path where I was just trying to be budget conscious. Get rid of the gravel, put the tropical foliage in, paving. Here's this half circle This one lines up with the furthest door. The other one lined up with the middle of the pillar. Here's the outlook looking out. Now I have changed the colours just slightly on the renders here, but we don't need to worry too much about that. These are the existing Tree to Pine sleeper retaining walls. Keep the quarter lines, get rid of the yuccas, and then I've just put this pool up the top there. So it's a 7 by 3 metre pool, and you can see that I've had to push the spar as far out as I can, just to give you some space inside the pool. It's a 7 by 3. It's quite small. Plenty of paving space, plenty of garden bed wrapping around there. Again, division of space straight down the middle. So these designs are all pretty square, and I can start to curve them off and soften them off and do all sorts of things with them. So let me know what you think, and we shall go from there.